guys? It's Kayla.
And Jim.
And welcome back to another Meteorology Monday. What are we discussing today?
Oh gosh, she starts it off that way. Today we are going to discuss a video that's up on YouTube and someone had suggested it for us to watch. It is about Hurricane Dorian hitting the Bahamas, specifically from Marsh Harbour. We took a look at it and just was blown away. This was incredible.
Yes. Shout out to Andy for suggesting this. We were indeed in shock watching this video. I watched parts multiple times because it's just like, we're gonna link the video down below. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Absolutely incredible. We're gonna react to some here. And so Dorian hitting the Bahamas at a Cat 5 hurricane.
That's right. But before we get into it,
make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you never miss another Meteorology Monday. So before we react to the footage from the channel iCyclone, let's give a little background on Hurricane Dorian. You know, when did it happen? Where did it hit? How did it impact? What were the speeds? All that fun stuff.
That's right. And we've actually got some images that we can show, and you can pop up right here and show its origin and when it formed and its path all the way through its life cycle. And specifically, we're going to look at Hurricane Dorian as it got into the Bahamas in the September 1st to 4th time frame. And what was very interesting about this, and we did some forecasting on this one, because we've got friends and family in Florida, and it looked like it was going to be a big concern. So as it came in, it was just intensifying and roaring along, and then all of a sudden just kind of slowed its forward pace. We're kind of going, okay.
It was headed straight through the Bahamas at Florida, and then all of a sudden it just stopped, and we're like, and then it does this weird thing where instead of going west, it decided, nope, let's go straight north and head towards North Carolina.
It was just a very, very interesting storm.
It was one of those ones where you're forecasting it and you're looking at it and it's like, oh my gosh, what's happening here?
That's right. So let's set it up a little bit. Specifically, we're going to zoom in to the Bahamas area.
Yes.
So we've got the hurricane. It was a raging Category 4 at this point and intensifies into a Category 5. It slows down its forward movement, so it lasts over the Bahamas for a very long time before moving away. Just incredible speeds. And we actually have a report that the National Weather Service did on it afterwards and showed that the pressures were down to about 910 millibars, which is really low. There was some other reports of it getting down to 909, maybe unofficial report, but still. 909, 910, 912. Huge. And maximum sustained winds at its peak there in the Bahamas, 161 knots, which equates to?
It is about 184 miles per hour. That's sustained. Those aren't the gusts. That's just this thing is raging at 184 miles per hour. Incredible. And then it just stops.
Yeah.
It's a Cat 5 just spinning there and it just stopped. I mean, incredible storm, incredible destruction. The winds, you're gonna see it all here in a minute. Just unbelievable hurricane. So
with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
So here's this first clip. It is 6:11 a.m. September 1st, 2019, and let us see what's going on in Marsh Harbour. So not too much is happening. Trees are just kind of...
Radar showed it coming.
Just kind of flopping a little bit. Nothing too crazy. As he just said, this is an outer band. Now we're half an hour later.
Definitely picking up a little bit.
Yep.
8:15 a.m. and Hurricane Dorian has just been upgraded to a Category 5 hurricane with 140 knots.
Definitely picking up now. Look at the rain.
We seem to be in some kind of big moat. It's extremely windy, very strong gusts, as you can hear. But it's not raining too hard. It's just kind of like a drizzle. And also the pressure's been stuck in the 990s for a while now. So we are definitely not in the core of this thing. We seem to be dancing around it. Not sure what's going on because I can't load radar pictures. But
would you experience in a hurricane where you got a lull in the rain a little bit?
Yep.
They call it a moat. But it'll definitely pick up.
Yeah. Notice how the trees are still standing upright.
I
This
thought that
was
was
crazy.
incredible, them trying to get that board up on the window with the winds already going.
Yeah.
Props to them to try to do what they can
Just
do,
before
even though
pressures
Yeah.
it might be a little late.
82.5 millibars.
And we'll see later on where it does help. I'm not sure if that's the exact same
Nothing too
place,
crazy
but
yet.
Right.
it's the exact same room, but
Just
it
offshore.
helps.
Yeah. We're getting close to noon. And here comes the eye wall. All the windows are boarded up.
It's like some water had come in from underneath the door, with the rain driving into that wall.
What's really cool is that since the wind was blowing at that
Boards are
other
coming off
wall,
the windows and
they could
people are
still look out the
getting a little
windows
Yeah.
on the other side.
Very cool.
I'm sure living in the Bahamas, everybody here knows what to do in a hurricane. And it's really like evident seeing everybody work together here that they know exactly what to do for hurricanes.
Yeah. I mean, this is a Cat
Stay on
5,
this window.
and everybody here is just, they're in one room,
Yeah.
you know, and just, okay, the boards might let go, let's push some things up against it, keep us protected, and get through it. They're calm, they're not panicking.
Yeah, I think now we're really getting.
That tree. God bless that tree. Look at the intensity.
See that
Already.
minivan rocking around,
We're that
and
way, which is good because we got a solid wall there.
these trees are really getting beat.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, that tree just, nope, it's gone now.
he gave up.
Unlike our buddy here on the left, that tree, I mean,
It's just
He's
before
holding
noon,
on.
and we're at 960 millibars. The wind is ripping
it's
really hard,
still
but the
only
scary thing
960
is we have
millibars.
another
The center of this
almost
thing
40
again
millibars
is
to
910.
We have a lot of isobars to go through, a lot of gradients. I think the wind's going to get worse.
Crazy winds as that pressure
And,
difference tries to
This
balance
building's taking all
out.
it can get.
Oh no! Somebody lost their homework! No! Oh, that tree! Dang!
My synoptic homework!
Good riddance! Goodness. Here we go.
Now we're really getting into the thick of this.
Oh my gosh. Just take a second and imagine being right here at that moment.
Just the noise.
Yeah.
Just hearing it beating on the other wall 20 feet away from you, 30 feet away, and just hearing this for
Cars are like picking up.
Like hours.
Hours, you know.
At this point, it's been an hour. And it's still going.
and picking up. Look
Yeah.
at this.
They're not even in the worst yet. The worst is right before the eye. If you pay attention, you can kind of see the winds kind of like whipping around. A lot of times they're going straight at the white band, but it also blows sideways across the screen as well.
Like coming around the building.
Yeah.
Look at that, the visibility's going down.
I think so.
Just leaves you in awe of Mother Nature and storms like this.
Look,
Can't even see that tree anymore.
Can't see a thing. The boards blew up the windows. They're trying to keep
Oh,
them out,
man.
keep out the wind.
that makes a scary situation even more scary and dangerous now that you got those boards off.
Yeah. Because at this point, the winds have got to be close to a 140, 150 sustained.
It's 107. Sky is brightening. Pressure is like it's been fluctuating between like 914 and 918 millibars. I think we're almost in the eye. Oh my god, I think we're almost in the eye.
Some cars got rearranged in the parking lot there.
That
Cars
one's
just
just
run over
completely
all over the
open.
parking lot, like every which way.
Look like matchbox cars.
Wow.
The door is wedged shut. Oh, there we go.
How windy it still is. And they're in the eye of the hurricane.
Wow. Look at that. Concrete blocks and
Trees just bent and flattened.
all the cars are pushed together.
You can still see off in the distance You know, they're not completely in the eye yet. The eye wall is still right over there.
Yep. And there's our hero, the white minivan.
And the tree.
And the tree. Wow, look at all the damage. And this is just one side of the hurricane.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't even gone through the second eye wall yet.
Yep.
This part is nuts. Look at that. Points the camera up and you can see blue sky.
Wow, look at that.
It's like an entire ring, like...
That is incredible. To go through the first half of the hurricane and then to experience... If you're going to go through it, you might as well have the eye wall. You might as well get in the eye.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at all that damage. And that's just the one half. You got the other side blowing from the opposite direction coming at you.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Wow.
And you can't even really start doing anything about it because, I mean, it's calm and it's not raining, it's not windy anymore, and people are coming out of their spots,
It's
but
2:40 p.m.
Yep.
you know that there's another half coming.
We'd be located during the eye because our shelter was basically destroyed by those crazy winds. We came to the main government building and were squeezed into a storage closet. We could hear the wind howling and shrieking outside, but we're very safe in here.
There we go.
We're right back into it. And visibility down again. A few hours later. It's moved on just enough for them to be able to come out and see what the second half of the hurricane did.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so now we're on to the following day.
Yep, so here we go.
September 2nd.
Next day, it is still raining and cloudy, and there's still some wind. So here's some of the damage the day after. And this is closer to the shoreline. You can see some of that storm surge.
Wow, look at all that. That's just wiped off. There was a building there and now it's not there anymore.
Literally looks like an EF5 tornado went through.
Yeah.
2 days after.
2 days
now.
later.
2 days after Hurricane Dorian smashed this place and the wind is still howling, it's still raining hard. You just have this feeling that this thing is never going to end.
And also at this time after a hurricane, I mean, you've got no reception, you've got no Wi-Fi, you have very limited emergency management and stuff, and
No running water, no power, your infrastructure's
no bathroom. It's just
gone.
Devastated, absolutely devastated. And since the hurricane parked itself, there's no way for people to get in and help. I mean, this is an island as well, so you can't have planes flying through hurricanes and stuff, so they're all just stuck there until it's over.
And there's, limited places where planes can touch down too. There's only a certain amount of airports in that whole, island chain, and even boats coming in. Well, what's in the water? You got to clear out your ports.
Yeah.
You got to, so it's not easy to get in there.
Yeah, hard to put the boots on the ground.
Cars just thrown around like toys. Houses flattened.
There's nothing left.
Not seen hurricane damage like this.
And so here we are 3 days later.
Yeah, September 4th now. The skies are finally starting to clear.
Boats pushed all the way, inland, away from the shore, and that cleanup effort is going to take, a very, very, very long time.
So there you have it. There's some footage from Hurricane Dorian from Marsh Harbour in the Bahamas.
The experience of going through a 5, through the eye, and then the other side of the, the eye wall, it's just incredible. And that, many people were able to make it with a lot of the shelters that they had. Communication got out there, people took it seriously, but unfortunately, that powerful of a hurricane sitting there for so long, lives lost and so much property damage, just incredible. Incredible. So after Dorian left the Bahamas, it made its way a little closer to the US East Coast and headed north and then eventually north-northeast, skimming the North Carolina coastline. And you happen to make a trip out there.
I happen to be one of those crazy people that said, it's gonna hit Southport, North Carolina. Let me go to Southport, North Carolina. Now, at this point, it was not the Category 5 that slammed into the Bahamas. Obviously, I don't think that I would go for a Cat 5. But Dad was forecasting it. We have a vlog out on our channel from that time that shows the whole thing. Dad putting together his forecasts, and then me and I took my mom and we went chasing because Dad had to work, and we went chasing and we parked ourselves in Southport, North Carolina. Right as Dorian was coming. It was kind of surreal being the only one driving east on I-40 while everybody else was driving west. Like, we kind of looked like that one car that forgot their phone charger and had to go back. It turned out to be quite interesting. Go watch the vlog. I tell all of it in much more better words there. But it was quite the experience. Obviously not as bad as the Bahamas, but still.
Now that one, I remember I was up overnight too, and I think you guys actually gave me a phone call and say what's going on, because I'm not sure whether you guys had signal.
It's like 4 in the morning.
Right, to receive the radar,
Yeah.
but you had enough signal to give me a call, and it's like, hey, can you tell us what's going on? It's getting pretty bad here. And I'm looking and I'm like, you guys have a tornado warning, or for a water spout that's coming on shore.
So Dorian picked up speed, right? So yeah, we'll get into it. The main outer band there of the hurricane was supposed to come through at like 7 or 8 a.m. In the daylight, can see things coming. No, this band comes through at 4 a.m. It's the middle of the night. Like, lightning struck at the end of the street. Crazy, crazy. Like, you heard the thunder before you saw the lightning kind of thing. That's how quick they were together. Absolutely insane. My radar wasn't working very well, but I could call Dad and I was like, hey, good morning. Things look weird out here. What's the radar looking like? And Dad's like, oh my God, there's water spouts everywhere coming in off the ocean and you have a tornado warning. Awesome, cool. Well, it's dark outside and I can't see anything and I don't have a radar. So it was a little bit of a things didn't go as planned trip. But there's a little personal experience of it. If you want to see more, again, check out the vlog. It'll pop up in one of these corners here. Again, if you like what you saw, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you never miss another Meteorology Monday. Check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, popping up here to follow all of our weather adventures, as well as our website and this iCyclone video linked down below. Until next time, I'm Kayla.
I'm Jim.
Thanks for watching.
And we're going to leave you guys with a couple more clips to watch.
A lot of people say they could ride out storm surge as long as the building is concrete. Well, think again. This here is a concrete building that was flattened by Hurricane Dorian storm surge.
To turn the volume off. Jesus, Mary.
That's going at the end of it.
Mary, Joseph, and the wee donkey.